Hi there, I'm Joe, resident IT guy at SysAid, formerly a manager of a customer support team in the IT department of a healthcare organization in New York. In this video, I'd like to share with you how customer experience rocketed to the top of concerns within my former IT organization and what I discovered when I delved deeper into its definition and basic moving parts. Customer experience has become a very commonly used phrase in the recent years. Many businesses and corporate executives see improving their customer experience as a competitive differentiator and a priority. At many IT conferences, I've noticed customer experience, or CX as some refer to it, increasingly included in the marketing and sales collateral. I'll be honest, I didn't pay it much attention. After all, every time I asked what's meant by customer experience, I was greeted with puzzled stares, as if its meaning was obvious to everyone except me. When an explanation was offered, it was in terms of a customer interacting with the business and its services, and nothing about its use within the context of an IT organization. After all, what has customer experience to do with IT anyway? We have far too many important and more pressing issues. That view was soon to be changed, all too quickly, I'm afraid. It had been a real busy time for us. We had just completed a major upgrade of our support software. We launched a new website for IT, where users could search a comprehensive catalog of services we provided, and we put in place improved processes so services could be requested and problems reported more easily. One month, we had a major meeting where the quarterly performance report was reviewed. It included the latest customer satisfaction survey of the business, and we had high hopes given the amount of positive changes we'd put into effect. The report started well. The number of service requests was up 50% on the same period the year before. These were requests unrelated to a problem. For example, where a desktop was requested for a new employee being onboarded. The time taken to respond and resolve incidents was down dramatically. The addition of the online chat and callback request features had also been welcomed and showed significant use. But as much as these supported our belief that things were improving, the survey showed that the overall level of satisfaction was down and that the relationship between our users and us had become more strained. Digging deeper into the survey, it became clear that the biggest influence behind the disappointing news was that the customer experience we delivered simply wasn't good enough. Our users they expected an experience from us similar to what they were receiving from non-IT organizations, such as the bank they bank with, the airline they traveled on, and the retail stores they favored. Given the closeness of my former organization to the customer, I was given the responsibility to find out what was really going on. If I couldn't unravel this puzzle, all the effort we had put in already and planned to put in would be at risk, perhaps abandoned. I needed a clear understanding of what customer experience meant. What experience are we providing now, and a method for managing and improving the customer experience that we could include in our future plan. So what was a customer experience? Despite the recent emphasis and excitement surrounding the term, it was actually difficult to find a succinct, commonly held definition. I soon discovered that customer experience was a complex topic. For a start, it had two aspects: the physical, representing the achievement of a successful outcome in a timely manner, and the emotional, the feeling. Both aspects are in play during any given situation where a customer uses a product or a service, or interacts with a representative of a service organization, such as a customer support department when reporting a problem. The customer experience, including these two aspects, is encapsulated in what is termed a service encounter, which itself contains three distinct phases: before, during, and after. The before phase spans every action a customer might perform before actually using or consuming a service. This includes activities such as searching for and finding something, researching and comparing features, requesting additional information, and ordering. The during phase spans the customer actions involved in the consumption or use of a service. This could include activities such as entering a sales order, eating the restaurant meal you ordered, or collecting the cash dispensed at the ATM. The after phase spends the actions following a successful outcome, such as paying the restaurant bill, exiting to the car park and finding your vehicle, or perhaps declining a number of offers presented by the ATM after dispensing your cash. As a customer journeys through each phase of the service encounter, they form an impression or perception in their mind of a quality and capability of a product or service and its providing service organization. With each phase, interactions occur between the customer and the provider where information is exchanged and these perceptions formed or changed. Some interactions influence the emotion more than others. These are termed moments of truth. Because emotions are powerful and can overpower the physical aspects, moments of truth are the greatest influence over levels of customer satisfaction. This means a desired outcome can be achieved, but if the customer's emotions were negatively influenced, they are left dissatisfied. When experts caution us to manage the total customer experience, they mean for us to focus on the moments of truth within the phases of a service encounter. Then, it dawned on me. There was a clear correlation between a service encounter and a service request or incident response. It was highly likely that somewhere within each of ours, we were triggering negative emotions. We would need to find a means of understanding what activities our customers performed in pursuit of success, which ones they valued most, and catalog these as service encounters. We would need to go over the service requests and incidents level and find a method of documenting the interactions, finding the moments of truth, and determining whether they were the source of negative feelings, either by their presence or because of the way they operated. We would also need to embed the method into our operational practices, avoiding dumb interactions, and make sure that we focus on performing our role in a moment of truth properly. More importantly, we would also need to make sure our leadership understood and supported a change to our performance measures, placing customer satisfaction at the heart of these and our organizational reward system. In the next video in this series, I'll explain the practical steps we took to discover and begin to improve the customer experience we're delivering.